Yes, another weekend of football, and hopefully this weekend we'll get a win. I'm John, this is Red Devils United. I want to thank you for joining me. Here we're going to try and build a good fan community of Man United fans, but also all other fans where we can have banter and a bit of back and forth, hopefully somewhat intelligently, which doesn't seem to happen that often. To this week, we're going to just take a look at the team news. Now, the game is actually going to kick off in about an hour. From me recording this. By the time I upload it, it'll probably be kicking off in half an hour. I have not seen any of the team news, so hopefully I'll get that right. We're going to have a look at last week's results and how we fared, and we're going to check out predictions for this weekend. Also, I'll be just showcasing a new topic that will be coming up within the videos called Top 7. This would be like top 7 moments of the weekend, or top 7 biggest problems that United are facing, or top 7 great moments or goals within a match, etc, etc. The reason it's top 7 is because, as any United fan will know, our big number is 7, and I'm going to just give a little quick shout out to top 7 before the end of the show. So let's take a look at the team news. Now, funny enough, one of my friends, Robert Fox, or as we call him, Bob Fox, he sent me on a couple of graphics for today's show. Thanks, Bob. But one of the things he sent me was a graphic for the first 11 of today, the actual team selection, which I found very funny because here it is here. A predicted 11 of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, badly needed in right full. Bally, Maguire partnership is centre half. I think Bally, if he stays fit, his pace, his strength and his aggression is really, really needed alongside and complementing the control and play of Maguire. I think we'll all agree that Victor Lindelof, he's actually quite good on the ball. He's a good centre half, but he was very, very unaggressive, very weak against Zaha last weekend, and a bit disappointing from him. So hopefully Bally will change that. Shaw at left full. We have Matic back in this predicted 11, which, Fred, unless he plays an astronomical game, he's a really great or really good central midfielder, but he's not great defensive. He doesn't have great cover for the front four, and Matic, his form has been excellent and he does that. So, love to see him back at centre half. We see obviously Pogba and Fernandes with Greenwood, Rashford and Martial. So this team probably picks itself because I picked the same team before Bob had sent this on. If we take a look at the Man United and Brighton game, and what I want to take a look at is the team selection. So here is the team that I actually had picked. So as you can see, I already had De Gea in goal. Yes, unbelievable play from Henderson against Luton and a great save, but De Gea is the number one keeper, and hopefully his form will continue. Let's not forget he saved the penalty before it had to be retaken. Beyond that, we can see that we have Bally, Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Matic and Shaw. And again, these front five are picking itself. Even though, yes, Van der Beek did quite well when he came on against Palace. He scored. He also played well against Luton. So he could play instead of Fernandes and Pogba. It'll be interesting to see what the first 11 will be. We also have a bench, Mata, Fred, McTominay, Williams. But this is the first 11. Now, what I will say is if you wanted to play Van der Beek, you could play him, but not instead of Pogba or Fernandes. I'd actually look at Rashford came on and scored a goal against Luton, but against Crystal Palace, he was as bad as Daniel James. He just looked uninterested. He looked tired. He just looked fatigued. He wasn't taking on any of his men. He had no confidence. So if you were to sit him out and play Van der Beek, right, it wouldn't obviously be in this formation. What you could look to do is play a diamond with Fernandes, Pogba, Matic sitting deep, Van der Beek, and what Ole played most of his career in, a front two of Greenwood and Martial, who are really, really potent strikers. And Greenwood has shown to be extremely prolific, also scoring against Luton. That, to me, could be a really great formation because this Van der Beek played quite high with N'Gala against Luton, so he could play right behind these two as a good number 10. but he could also switch at any point in time, you know. And again, because Fernandes does a lot of running, you can put Pogba up there and you can put Fernandes and you can put Van der Beek here. But this diamond works in any number of switching and changing between these three. You know, these three here, you could just put a quartet around them. You could change these three at any point. Switching and moving, they could be really good. On top of that, you want to see Shaw flying up the wing. You want to see Aaron Wan-Bissaka flying up the wing. And a narrow front three would actually provide that, which could be required. So, again, there's a lot of things you could do within the formation. However, as my friend Bob sent on in his graphic, I do think Van der Beek will be eased in. Whoops. There we go. And we will be looking at Rashford and Greenwood wide with a centre forward. So more like probably a team more like this. That's probably what we're going to be looking at. But guys, the comments below, let me know what you think the team will be, the first 11. Fingers crossed we're right. I want to see a good attacking game, and I think this lineup could really give us that. So very, very interested to see what your thoughts are below. And what did you think of my diamond formation? I mean, do you think that could work? Because I honestly think that if we played with that diamond and a front two, which it's been a long time since we played with a really good, prolific front two. But I really think that a diamond formation, like so, could throw opposition off big time. With great runs in behind by Greenwood and Martial. I mean, the two boys could run all day. So let me know what you think of that team or that formation. I'd be very interested to get your thoughts. Going back then, just having a look at the Brighton game. What we're going to do is we'll just have a quick look at how we fared in our results and our fixtures over the last game. So, this was the results. We had Everton. Now, check it out. We predicted an Everton win. Okay. We predicted a Leeds win. Obviously, United we got wrong, unfortunately. And an Arsenal win. So how did we fare with those four? Well, we got Everton correct. We got Leeds correct. But that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. I actually thought Leeds would really kind of run out for them. But they've shown that they're going to... Well, their fans will have something to enjoy all season if they keep playing like this and they keep conceding like this. But what would have been a great game there, they won. United, obviously, we don't want to talk about that. It was horrendous. And Arsenal won. Okay, so that's good. So then what else did we have? We had a Spurs win, a Newcastle draw, Chelsea draw, and a Leicester win. What did we see? Well, we saw a Spurs win, and a great result for Spurs. Now they have Bale coming back, he probably still won't be ready, but good lift in the club there. Brighton won and beat Newcastle 3-0. So, we got that wrong. We thought it would have been a draw, but, it looks like Newcastle at home didn't even put up a fight. And we also got the Chelsea-Liverpool result wrong. Now, if Chelsea hadn't got a man sent off and, Liverpool weren't playing against 10 men for the entire second half, the result may have been different. But, you have the Chelsea keeper handing them goals as well. So, technically that game is 1-0 and, Chelsea had 10 men for the whole thing. So... very poor from a Chelsea fan's point of view. You're really hoping that, you can... And I did say this. I said it might be too early for Chelsea to play Liverpool with all the players they brought in. But you don't put yourself down to 10 men. It's just terrible, terrible takedown of Mane as he's running through. And then on top of that, the keeper just awful, giving the ball away, giving a goal away. So great from a Liverpool fan's point of view. They keep winning. Little luck the weekend before against Leeds, where they won 4-3. Now they get to play against 10 men. So, this weekend, I believe they're playing Arsenal. Arsenal are showing good form. So, fingers crossed we might actually see a performance against them. So, what else did we see in the rest of the results? We had... just bring it up here. the Leicester win, as I mentioned. We had a draw for Aston Villa and we had a City win. And what did we see? We saw a Leicester win. We got it right and Leicester keep going. We got the draw wrong. So Villa won 1-0. Great result for them. Great points on the board. And then Man City did get a win. So I don't think we did too bad. We got Everton, Leeds, Arsenal, Spurs, Leicester, and City right. Now, maybe loads and loads and loads of people could have predicted that, but we did get 5 or 6 correct results in that prediction. That's not too bad. Let's see what we can predict in the coming game. I'm just gonna have a quick look here for the fixtures. This is what we're looking at with today with the games. So we'll get back to that there. Sorry guys, there's just some little tweaks that need to be made. And there we go. So what are we looking at? Brighton versus Man United, obviously. We got Crystal Palace and Everton. West Brom and Chelsea. So I'm going to just do the predictions. I think United will win. Forever the optimist. I think I'm going to go with another 3-1 win to United. We'll go with an Everton win, a Chelsea win, a Southampton win. So I'm going to go with a Sheffield United win. Spurs win. Man City to beat Leicester. Wolves to beat West Ham. Aston Villa and Fulham. I mean, Fulham scored 3 goals against Leeds. Villa only won 1-0. So I'm going to go with a Fulham win. And then we'll go with a Liverpool win v Arsenal. Mostly because Liverpool at home. They're a better team. And Arsenal are playing well. But I just think Liverpool will be looking to improve on their performances. They had a great cup win during the week with 7 goals going in. So it'll be interesting to see who they pick for their team. But yeah, I do think Liverpool will win. So that's the predictions. That's what we're looking at for the weekend to come. So yeah, guys, what do you think the result will be today against Brighton? I'm going with a 3-1 win. Love to know your thoughts. Again, just please comment below. Again, follow us on Twitter. So we just bring it up here. Just red_devils_show. So we'd love to follow for you to follow on Twitter, and again, just have a bit of fun and a bit of banter and talk about the weekend's results. Hopefully we can actually enjoy the result this time, and see how it goes. Getting back to our top 7. So what we were looking at doing is this. And a count up to 7. So when we do a top 7 for, let's say for argument's sake, the top 7 problems United are facing this season, it'll be a count up, 7 being the biggest. Top 7 goals of the weekend, 7 being the best. So when we have our shows after the weekends of football, we'll be doing a top 7 show, and I hope you enjoy it. It's just a bit of fun, and hopefully it catches, and people just enjoy it. So guys, that's it from me today. I want to keep the show below 15 minutes, just gonna keep it nice and short so people can enjoy them. Love to know what your thoughts are on the show, your suggestions, and also what you think about today's game. I hope you enjoy it, really do, and I wish you all the best. Have a good day.